9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, November 19th, 2022, and we are set to do something new. We are going to go behind the scenes of a grand opening of a local store owned by my friend Chris from Crispy's Toys and Treasures. We're going to see what they're up to. We're going to meet his business partners. We're going to film the moments that the store opens and check out all the fun going on. So let's get over there. It's right around the corner, and let's get in before everyone else does. All right, so it's about 9:15 right now. You can see the store right here. Cool, colorful vibes, funky town, comics and vinyl. I love it. And looks like we have someone waiting for the grand opening at 10 a.m. We'll see how big the line gets, but what's going on, sir?
Not much. How are you?
How are you? You waiting for the grand opening here?
Oh, definitely. Can't wait for it.
That's awesome.
Been here since 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Oh my gosh, man, you are hardcore. You got to get some giveaways or some special discounts or something.
No, I just wish I had brought a chair. That's all.
Is there something in particular you're looking for when you get in there?
I don't know. I'll probably peruse around there. Graded books. Been hunting around looking for some keys.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how you do when the store opens, and look forward to seeing you in there.
Oh, same as well.
Thanks, man.
See you then.
All right. I'm gonna open a door, get our VIP access. There he is, Mr. Crispy, Crispy's Toys and Treasures. I was just talking to one of your future customers out there, and boy, I am so pumped up. I saw this last night. I just watched this with my son.
Did you really?
The other day. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, Silent Rage.
I told Jesse that poster had to go up.
Yeah, it's awesome. What's up, Jesse?
Brother.
Awesome. And this is your wife?
Yes, this is my wife, Sarah.
Hi,
Mrs. Funky Town.
Mrs. Funky Town,
Yeah,
that's
if you
right.
will.
So Funky Town, that was the name of the store that
That was upstairs,
upstairs.
yeah. Yes.
And so you guys decided to expand it by taking over the bottom part here?
Yep, we decided to merge with Crispy over
Okay.
here, and
All right.
I think it worked out pretty well. So,
Yeah. So what is upstairs? Is there still?
No, there's nothing upstairs. So
Okay.
about a week ago, we grabbed everything that we had up there for
Okay.
pictures, and we moved it right down here.
Okay, so this is just the bigger space now for what?
Yeah.
And I saw last night on Facebook, Jeff was he was painting that.
Yep.
Yes. He's working on Biggie, and he's working on Darth Vader as well. I was
Oh.
gonna say Empire State of Mind right over.
Yeah, I
got
gotta get a close up of that. So I didn't realize Jeff had artistic skills that he could.
Oh
he
yeah,
could
yeah,
do
yeah. He
this.
whipped that out. We didn't
Wow,
know either. Yeah.
man, because normally, I mean, that's a good business savings expense because normally you'd have to contract out to like an artist to come over and do all that. That is crazy. He's got the Coogee sweater. That's awesome. I used to have one of those sweaters, and my wife, Mrs. Primetime, she forced me to sell it on eBay many years ago. She hated when I wore it. Yeah. It's the Bill Cosby sweater, man.
That's right.
So how are you guys feeling before the grand opening? We're like, what, 45 minutes away now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you
I'm
feeling?
still nervous and excited at the same time.
Okay. Nervous and excited. But what about you? I mean,
This is my second
Yeah.
grand opening this year, and
Yeah.
at this point, it's been like a 3-month journey to make this happen.
Yeah.
So it's more relief right
Yeah.
now than anything. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, thank God it's
Right.
here, you know?
Right. How much work went into what we see here right now?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we started this in August.
Yeah.
And so just
August.
like the little things like sanding the ceiling and
Right.
sanding the walls. Yeah. And it
Building,
just-
we built all of these.
You built all these
We
things?
built all of these bins that the comics are in.
Okay.
We built them all by hand. stained
Wow.
them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's 4 of those.
And what about the flooring? Was the flooring like this? Because that's usually
It had to be grinded.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's got to be a lot of work.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that was the tough thing is like for the first like 2 months we were working a lot down here and there was like you didn't see any progress. There was
Right.
no paint on the walls or anything,
Right.
so it looked the same as it was. So finally within the last 2 weeks
Okay.
it kind of like turned
Basically,
into
last 2
something,
weeks
yeah.
I've had no sleep. So Monday I'm.
Yeah, I kid you not. Yeah, we all
Right.
got bags under our eyes.
Right. Yeah, well, that's normally how it is when you watch on TV when they build out these stores. At the very end, that's when they start bringing all the inventory in and filling the room and then start making it look. So what is the ultimate vision for the store? Like, because this is day one, we should do a video when it come back, like in the future. But like, how do you plan on building it out, and like, what are you looking for going forward?
Well, like as far as things were like this, eventually is going to be the dollar records, the dollar comics.
Okay.
So we're actually going to expand. you'll see there's a ton of inventory in both of those rooms.
Okay.
So eventually those comics will get priced and
Okay.
put in here, and then the dollar bins will get moved over here.
Okay.
So yeah, there's plenty of room for expansion in here. We'll be bringing in more inventory.
Okay. All right.
I guess that's the biggest thing. What do you think?
Long term or short term?
Both.
I mean, long term, I want to see a Funky Town Comics in every single city in America. You know,
This could be a historic video.
Yeah.
This could be history right here, man.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you. Where's Jeff?
Jeff should be here any minute now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Is there anything you want to show around before we actually let the customers in and stuff? Like,
Yeah, sure.
because you're gonna be busy once they come in. You got to pay attention to your customers, not me. Really.
So this is lots of graphic novels.
Okay.
This is all and comic collectors love these.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I love this.
They're great Christmas gifts. You know,
Yep.
you got like a whole, sometimes up to 10, 15 comics all in one book.
Okay.
You know?
And how are they priced?
These are all cover price.
All cover price.
Yep.
Okay.
They are all cover price.
Okay. All right. You got toys scattered throughout.
Toys scattered throughout.
And
Lots of really nice Silver Age, some really nice old Fantastic Four up here.
Yeah. And so for people who are watching who don't know, who haven't gone inside a comic shop before, this is very standard in a comic shop where they'll put the more valuable key issues, older issues up on like a display rack on a wall to kind of show off, and it really kind of highlights the comics and makes people want them because they're like, wow, they must be special if they're highlighting them, and I'd love to highlight it in my home or my man cave or she cave or whatever you would call it. All right. So,
Yeah,
all right. And then we got a bunch over here too.
Some nice vintage toys, like an original AT-AT up there from Star Wars.
Yep. Okay. Oh, you got the display cases. Now,
Yep.
did Jesse already own these display cases?
These are actually so our other partner, Jeff, who's not here yet,
Okay.
used to own a comic shop, Cloud City, and
That's
these
right.
were all from his. So these were in his storage.
Okay.
Jesse had a couple of them upstairs. The rest of them had been sitting in Jeff's storage since he closed his store, and we brought them over here.
Okay. All right. That's good. So really pulling your resources together.
Yes, we all combined all of our. We all
Right.
bring amazing stuff to the table, and I think we're going to be a great team. We already feel it.
So that's actually a question I want to bring up is for people who are watching this, because a lot of people think about opening like a brick and mortar at some point, and what goes into your mind when for you guys before deciding to go in as partners? Because did you guys know each other very well beforehand, or were you friends for a long time, or how would you describe your situation?
Didn't really know each other for an extensive maybe a
Yeah.
few months, really, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris and I met. Jeff and I put on a show at Central. We put on a show Central City Comic Con. That's
Okay.
where I met Chris.
Okay.
And when I opened the store upstairs, Chris lived right around the corner.
Okay.
So we were just he'd come in, we'd
Yeah.
talk, and we kind of realized like Chris had like really good online sales.
Right.
And I was overflooded with inventory. And
Right.
the system just seemed that it
Right.
could really like
That's
compound
right.
off each other. So.
Right. And then how did you guys connect with Jeff?
Want to get him coming in the
Yeah.
door?
Yeah. Let's get
him coming
let's
in the
get
door.
where is he?
Let's get him coming in the door. Late as usual. Here he comes.
Having a hard time getting in.
Yeah, the
There
man
he
of the
is.
hour. There he is.
Hey,
In
what's
the
up,
video
Jeff?
already.
You're on candid camera, man. We're catching history today. We're documenting it. The first of many Funky Town comics, right?
It's
What's
exciting.
going on?
It is exciting.
I was just asking them how they hooked up with you in the beginning. How did that work?
Man,
You tell the story.
it wasn't that long ago that I was like done. It was, and I meant it.
Cloud City Comics, right? You were in
Yeah.
Shopping Town Mall. I remember going over there.
Almost
And
12 years.
Yeah.
2 Eisner nominations and more memories than I can. It just a great time. And I had some tragedy in my life, so I wanted to take some time out, and then
Right.
COVID, and then
yeah.
as soon as I got back on my feet, more tragedy. And then these two guys just wouldn't let me leave, man.
Yeah.
So we've been doing just when I thought I was out.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing you at the local comic conventions that I would film for my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and I remember you told me that you were feeling like you were getting the energy back.
Yeah, I guess it's the thing about like comics, like
Yeah.
they're never done.
Right.
Like whether it's like the cave paintings or the windows in churches, those like pictorial storytelling is modern mythology. That's what we've done since mankind has been a thing, and the story's never over.
Yeah,
just
cave paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story's I mean, what is Flash? He's our modern day Mercury. What is Martian Manhunter? He's our modern day Hephaestus. One could say Batman as well. It's how we as a culture determine our morality, and the story never ends, and I guess that includes us. Our story, like my story ended, but our story started, and that's awesome.
I mean, you guys must be like sitting there like, wow, this is amazing. Like something just brought us all together to start this new journey in this store, and it's so cool. Thank you so much for allowing me to come in and document like the moments behind the scenes, and we'll get the grand opening on film, and hopefully you guys will be watching this sometime in the future and laughing and say, wow, that's crazy. That's just crazy. That was 10 years ago. Remember that? Oh my God. All right, awesome. So is there anything else you wanted to show me like behind the scenes? But I guess we wound it up over here before.
Yeah. So
I'll let
we
the
got
Mr.
some more
T.
vintage toys.
Yeah.
The Mr. T poster, DC Cab, classic. And then there's our modest vinyl collection, but this is definitely expanding. We already have multiple people contacting us about buying collections.
Okay.
That was the thing. So that was one of the things I brought into Jesse. Jesse only had comics up there. I brought in 2 bins of records, and that same day somebody brought in records to like since I brought in those first 2 bins of records, we've probably had 500 records come into the shop for in trade. So that's another thing is that I don't even have to ever source again. Everything comes in the front door.
So that is one of the things I wanted you to mention for people watching this who are thinking of a brick and mortar, because it really is one of the advantages, which is that if you have a store like this and you're known in the community, people bring collections to you, and that's such an advantage, right?
Yep. So the other day, Jesse had not logged into, we have a store email, he logged into it, we hadn't been in there for a few hours. There was 10 emails of collections that they wanted to bring to us, comics and records.
Right.
And you'll see when we get in the back room, the last 2 collections we got are just scattered all over back there. I think we've brought in about 60 long boxes in the last week.
Oh my goodness, man! You're making me jealous now. You're making me jealous.
But so this is a good variety of used records, and then we also have a account now where we bring in new records. These are all new records that we discussed. So they're printing records again.
Right.
Bands are going back to doing vinyl records, and so these are all new ones we just ordered that just arrived.
Okay.
Along with some of these, like this is even, of course, Beatles Revolver. This is a special edition they did.
Oh, that's
nice. That comes with a tote bag inside there and everything.
That is nice. Love the Pulp Fiction.
Of course.
Halloween. I mean, you're a big Halloween
T.
fan.
Swift in the news right now.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
the big album.
That's right. She's so upset that everyone wanted to get into the concert. I saw the press conference yesterday. I was like, what? Oh wow, we got a lot of toys here.
Yep, more toys. Yep.
Oh my gosh. So you said this is going to expand. Like, where is it going to expand to? Are you going to have there's some open space against the windows there?
We definitely have a ton of open space we want to fill in. Yeah.
So
now I kind of like this, but we do have a lot of open space in here.
But I think that's a good idea. When you first open, you might have ideas of what you want to do, but you have to leave some open areas to be flexible to say, you know what, I think this might have gone better over here, or I think maybe records are so popular, we need to put another stand over there for records, just so you have some options, right?
And that was one of our discussions when we were talking about, well, where should we put this? And we've already talked about that we may end up putting something somewhere and a week later move it somewhere. This whole thing is going to be a matter of finding out what works where and moving stuff around all the time.
Right, which is another good point logistically, which is I guess you have to think of, well, if we have to move something, how easy is it for us to move it? Like if you had to move these, is it...
A lot easier.
Okay.
These are not moving.
Okay, yeah, I was looking.
Even without the books in here, these are solid. We built these. These are really, they're heavy without the comics in them. So we put them there, and of course we fixed the fixtures between there too. So these are not moving. These are nice, solid, solid fixtures.
How long did it take you to make these things?
It actually didn't take once. The first one took the longest until we decided how we wanted to fix them and everything. But probably over a course of 3 days between making the first one and then staining them. Staining, of course, took the longest probably. But it was, I think, a course of over 3 days.
Who's the woodworker? construction person?
Well,
Is that you?
it was Jeff and I. We both did it, and then I have my niece's ex-husband, Gary. Thank you, Gary, for helping us. He did. He helped us do a lot of the top of this. He's a really big woodworker.
Yeah, I mean, this is critical for your store for the comics, because I don't even know like how much something like that would cost you if you tried to buy it.
Oh,
it would be a
price
fortune.
Of wood now?
Yeah, it would be a fortune.
Yeah, it would.
So
for sure.
Okay. So now, what do we have over here? It's a little bit more here.
Oh yeah, this is our new comic wall, and this is another thing that most comic stores have. All comic stores have.
Yes.
So this is like the stuff that just came out this week.
Okay.
So this is as the new comics come in every week, we'll filter those up here, and these will get moved into the.
So do you have a contract with Diamond Distribution to get you these comic books?
And actually it's through 3 different companies now.
Okay.
There's Diamond, Penguin, and I forgot who the other one is, but there's 3 different companies that you have to have contracts with to order the new comics.
Okay. All right.
So yep, we have all those.
And that's not something that anyone could just do, right? Like they want you to have a physical storage.
Submit pictures of the store.
Right.
Yeah, you have to go through a whole process to get those.
Okay.
To get those subscriptions.
All right. Now, is there any behind the scenes, extra behind the scenes stuff? All right.
Through the gray door.
All right. Uh-oh. Are we going into another dimension? Oh,
yes, indeed.
Now this is the part where I'm going to start having heart-fluttering episodes, because this is the stuff that gets me going. I see all these comic boxes, and oh my gosh, now I'm starting to.
So this is one of the first things we painted. So this is I want to say that we did this purposely. Our green screen walls.
Yeah.
This is going to be like our YouTube background. This is where we're going to do our whatnot stuff. And,
what a good idea.
But yes, it's going to be amazing. So with total green screen walls here, this is where we're going to do all of our filming for shows. And then Jeff also is working on a turtle over there for whatnot as a whatnot backdrop over on that wall.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's so cool.
But yeah.
Wow. It's great.
I don't even have half of my toys here yet. This is mostly just comics, but
Star Wars #1, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot back here for sure. I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff in these bins.
Look at all these comics, man. Look at all these comics.
All these back here. This is one of the collections we just brought in.
Oh my gosh.
All this back here.
Wow. Yeah, man, I'm jealous, man. Right. I gotta find out a way to make some deals with these guys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, definitely. We definitely need to unload something once in a while. So for sure.
Well, you know,
we'll figure something out.
Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, how about that?
Big. Oh man, that's so sweet. Look at that. That's so cool.
One of these, we've got one of these as our door prize. So we're doing. I don't think we showed you out there.
No, yeah.
There's a whole bunch of stuff that we are giving away for people. No purchase necessary. They just walk in, get a raffle ticket.
Really?
We're giving a big screen TV.
Really?
Some Funko Pops, some comic books, all kinds of good stuff we're giving away today.
All right. Oh, and you got Magic the Gathering stuff too? Is an encyclopedia?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
That's a really nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an eBay thing.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Wow. Are you selling cards here? Are you selling trading cards?
We are not doing Magic cards here. No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't blame you, because a lot of places have stopped doing the Magic cards because of a lot of problems going on with Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, exactly. Those contracts are really hard to get these days.
Yeah. So all right.
This is where the online magic happens back here.
Yeah, the funky magic.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. So you want to show those prizes that people are going to get?
Yeah,
that's cool. How much time do we have till the grand opening? 25 minutes. I definitely want to get a picture of all of you guys together before. Yeah.
So right here, this is everything.
Oh.
All of this stuff is available to people.
Okay.
We're giving away. They get a ticket, and we've got a bunch of grab bags down here. We're giving people. The first 25 people in line will get here. Let's show you an example of what we got in here.
Okay.
Like this one's got a Captain America book and a bunch of other comics in here.
Okay.
And then 4 of these bags have extra prizes. Like there's a Frankenstein action figure that's in one of these bags, and
that's awesome. Oh, hey, we got to give a shout out to someone special who I know is watching this. Jeff, friend of yours, and maybe Chris, Metal Flippin' Mel.
Awesome. Yeah. Metal Mel?
Metal Mel, yeah. She's a big
All the
fan.
love.
Yeah,
all the
to
love. Spectacular.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe when she comes into town, she'll stop by one day.
Pretty please.
Yeah,
Yes. That would be awesome.
She's awesome. I didn't realize, Jeff, that you had these artistic skills. That's incredible, man. That's
really is.
Wait till it's done. When it's done, it's gonna be. It'll be great. The big Iron Giant mural going here.
Okay.
Stuff people are gonna want to take selfies in front of.
It really looks great, though, man.
Thank
It's
you, man.
amazing.
When Vader's face goes in and the colors go in, and the point of it being that we love comics and records. So Notorious B.I.G. and Darth Vader. It's gonna say Empire State of Mind.
Perfect.
Spoiler alert.
Perfect. Yeah, we can see the outer part right there. Yeah. Okay, cool.
A love letter to our state.
Yeah, awesome. All right. So, was there anything else? I saw there was another secret room there, but I don't know if that's.
Oh yeah, that's just our office.
That's your office area.
Disaster right now.
Okay. All right. And is the former upstairs? Do you have access to that anymore? Or
we do. You want to see how much we expanded?
Yeah, that would be cool. Just to document that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the actual number of our expansion was.
Very cool. Kiss toys. Oh my gosh, I don't never seen ones that tall before.
Oh yeah, those are amazing, aren't
God,
they?
yeah.
They were Spencer's gift way back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, from Spencer's, one of my favorite stores.
Got,
Mrs. Primetime always dreads after I come back from Spencer's.
This is where Jesse had started Funky Town Comics.
Oh, okay.
In this tiny little spot up here.
Oh, wow. So I heard that Jeff said that downstairs, that's an 8 times expansion of this space.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because we've got over 3,000, almost 3,000 square feet down there.
Wow. That's so awesome. And that's very inspiring, I think, to people who watch this, because Jesse said that he opened this earlier this year, right? When was it?
I believe it was, I want to say it was April, I think, somewhere
April.
around there.
So in time from April to now, which is November 19th, he got together with 2 other partners and expanded into what we see down there, which is very inspiring, I think, for people.
Jeff was lending his expertise with the comic shop and, with all of his experience. And then I would come in and we would talk about toys. And at some point I brought some toys in here.
Yeah.
And then that's when he decided people were liking the toys and we just decided to...
Which, by the way, folks, that just goes to show what I've talked about for a long time, which is building relationships with people in your local community. Because if Chris had stayed silent and not done that, this would not be happening today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amazing. All right, thanks, Chris.
Of course.
We've got 25 minutes left, and you can see there are more cars out front, and starting to be a little bit of a buzz out here. People lining up. It's definitely exciting. So cool. You can feel the energy building. This is really cool. Chris schmoozing with the customers a little bit. Get ready to go back in. All right, 15 minutes, and the crowd is building outside. Look at that. We've got a line now.
Oh man.
Wrapping around the outside. That's awesome. Wrapping around the building.
Well, we're open today and tomorrow. What is tomorrow? We're doing the same thing, 10 to 7?
10 to 5 tomorrow.
10 to 5 tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we're going to be closed. Typically, we're going to be closed on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay.
Wednesday, we will open up early because that's the day that new comic books come out.
Okay.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m. that day.
10 to 8 on Wednesdays. And then I think we're going to do 12 to 8 on all the other days, correct?
Yes.
And do you plan to have one of you always here, or multiple, or you're gonna have employees?
It's probably it's going to be mostly Jesse working the storefront and me doing the online stuff in the back room.
Okay.
And then Jeff and I do Whatnot shows together.
Gotcha.
So yeah, follow. Right now it's Crispy's Toys and Whatnot, but we have just created a Funky Town Comics.
Okay, great.
On Whatnot. So,
Okay.
So and we're trying to build up a following on that also.
Okay.
Eventually we'll be doing shows for Funky Town Comics on Whatnot.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, definitely give them a follow, folks.
Got a line outside forming. Here's Jesse.
Hey,
He's hiding
what's
up
up?
there somewhere.
Hey.
There's Jesse. Come on out to the grand opening, guys. It's going to be a good time today. We open the doors in about 8 minutes. We open the doors. People out here waiting for us. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. It is going to be a good time. As I showed you yesterday, we've got some records. We got some toys. We got some comics. We've got everything the nerd in you needs. and every nerd in your household. Yeah, we say nerd in a loving way here because that's
Nerds are welcome.
we are. Yes, very much so. Funko Pops. We got Funko Pops. Some Mego figures. New comics. Old comics. New toys. Old toys. Coming out. We got, of course, records. New records. Old records. All kinds of fun stuff. Hope to see. And again, we open in now about 7 minutes. All kinds of freebies for you guys. Come on out and see us. Thanks for watching.
5 minutes left, folks. 5 minutes left to the grand opening. This is so exciting. 60 seconds?
60 seconds.
All right.
Like 55 now, but.
All right.
I'll do a timer over here.
All right.
We'll start counting. I don't know what
We got 36 seconds.
36.
Okay, let me know when there's 30 seconds left.
Y'all are hilarious.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Now 23.
Well, I have 30 seconds. 24, 23, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Congrats, everybody.
Congratulations! First customer right there. There he is. He made it. He earned his spot.
How's it going? Good, man. Yeah. Sorry, every time we called, man, we were always doing something. It's all good.
Empire State of Mind. Yeah. They're so great and what makes us all up, right?
I guess I better get one of these raffle entries. All right, wish me luck. I'm putting the raffle ticket inside the Darth Vader head, so may the force be with me. There we go.
Yo, what's up, bro? So good to meet you. How are you? Welcome.
Is that the first transaction?
No, we're actually talking about
Okay.
online page.
Okay.
No, I was the first transaction this morning. I have to make sure.
I was telling someone, I think we wish we were further along. Everything was 100% service part. There's always more.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's the way it's come together. It's all those different working together.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we got the first transaction here. Some Simpsons toys.
Yeah.
Perfect.
On the wall. I don't know if you consider these new toys or vintage toys, but we'll throw them under new toys.
All right.
So after tax, it's $48.60. Alright. Yep. You want a bag? Yes, please. It's nice. It's been a while since we had bags. Chris came in clutch. Upside down? Will it work? Yeah, no problem.
All right, so Jeff's here. I just called him over because I've been going through the dollar bins. I just want to show you, there's lots of great things that you can find in here. I've been pulling out this stack so far. But one of the things you want to look for when you are looking at comic books is open it up inside. And what do we see inside? One and only, the Mark Jewelers.
Yeah.
This is something you want to look for inside of comic books because, why, Jeff?
Very low number of books came out with them, and they show up in crazy issues. Like, isn't there 129 Amazing Spider-Man and some Mark Jewelers?
Yeah.
It elevates the, and we hide gems in our dollar bins for a reason. We want people digging through them. Great find.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that.
That is so cool. Yeah, so just come in here and dig through these dollar bins because I found all sorts of great stuff, and I'll show some of it later. But I think this is probably going to be the highlight of the day is to find
Mark Jewelers, Sergeant Fury, all day.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, it definitely increases the value of the book for sure, especially if it's a key issue. But this is a great treasure. So always look inside for the Mark. It's a cardboard insert, so yeah, it's an incredible find.
What an eye.
Yeah.
Way to go, Jan.
Thanks. All right, Nanette, check it out. 2 in 1 day. Another Sergeant Fury with
Does it have the jewelry
another
in it
Mark Jewelers insert
Oh my
inside.
God.
It's 2 in 1.
Lucky
Oh
day.
my
Oh
God.
my God.
I can't believe this.
Heck yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's nuts.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Look who just came in, everyone. You're the famous man. Jeff. Hey, Jeff, guess what I found? 2 Mark's Jewelers comics.
Cool.
2 Mark's Jewelers, Sergeant Fury, 1977.
You want a few
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, sure.
I have to find them and take them out.
Yeah.
I got bunches of them.
They just cost $1 million, right?
No. No, but we can talk. I've got a lot of stuff to get rid of.
All right. Maybe another return visit to the storage unit.
Yeah.
We'll see. I like the red shoes, by the way.
Nikes.
Yeah, you're rocking them, man. All right.
They're comfortable too. A little tight, but they're so comfortable.
Find some treasures.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, all right. So there's Jeff. Jeff always trying to get in the picture. Photobomb. We've got Nanette here. Technically not your first time on video because you were accidentally put on one of my live shows one day when you were helping to moderate it for about 5 seconds. But anyway, you found something hunting in the dollar bins. I think it was on the other side or was it on this side?
It was over on
It was on the other side. Yeah, so always look for this. Check it out. She found a signed comic. So always look on the front there. You might find a signature. And I think that's from Joe Martino. If you look inside, here's your, can you just match it up with someone in the book is usually who signed it. So you see the J there. And then if you look on the front, you've got a J. So you just go online, look up the name of the person and just do a Google image search for their signatures. Yeah. So, and then just match it up. So that's a nice find. Also, I was telling Nanette, also when you flip open the comic sometimes, always look inside because you might find that the signature was actually placed inside because not everyone who collects wants the signature on the front of the book. Some people do, some people don't. But it's a nice find and looks like you got a little bag of stuff there, I think. Dave has something.
Are we too loud?
No, you guys are doing great. All right, well, I have been here for a few hours at this point. I have been diligently digging through the boxes of, not boxes, the stacks of comic books in the dollar bins, and I have loaded up here with a lot of stuff. So I'm excited. I'll show some of it off later. There were lots of great things in there, and it's been a great day. We turned the music down, but when you come in here, so we don't get striked on YouTube, but there's lots of great music and great positive energy in here. So day has gone awesome, right?
Yes, definitely. It's been fun.
It is definitely funky, and funky in a good way. So come on in. Definitely do some dollar bin digging and check out all the other amazing things that they have in this store. It's a great time, and I look forward to coming back and seeing how this place progresses over the years.
Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks. Come on by and say you saw the video if you come in here. I know. It's been a while since I brought you down here to Primetime Treasure headquarters, but I figured what better place for me to show you what I picked up than here. And I did pick up a lot of stuff today. I picked up a grand total of $127. Wouldn't it be funny if this whole thing just collapsed down for $196 and change? That's why I'm trying not to hit it too hard, because I could see that happening. But anyway, that's a great deal. Now, I know some people are probably wondering, wait a minute, didn't he tell me in prior videos if you're buying all these comic books to get them for like 10 to 20 cents a piece? Yes, I did say that. But that is if you are buying out bulk collections. On average, that's what you want to try to get them for. But this is a different situation because I'm going in and I am cherry picking out what I felt to be the best comics for me and my business. And because of that, you're going to pay a little bit more. And I have things broken down basically into 4 stacks. We have mostly #1 issues here. Now, occasionally there's a #2 issue that goes with the #1. Just some examples. I won't show all of them, but we've got the classic Lobo here with the foil on it. We've got a #1 Rebirth, and there are a lot of #1 Rebirths. We have vintage comics as well that are #1s, like a 1985 #1 Supergirl. We've got a Wonder Woman. There are a bunch of Wonder Woman #1s in there. Savage Dragon #1, multiples of those. And also, this is an example of a #2 that went along with it. And plus, we've got dinosaurs and ladies mixed together. I mean, my gosh, you can't miss when you've got that going on. Now, also, in this stack over here, these are just really cool comic books that I just couldn't believe they were even in the dollar bin. So, for example, we've got Secret Wars 2, and not only one of them, we've got a bunch of them in here. Now, I sell these as sets. I cobble them together all the time. I've talked to you about that in other videos. Sometimes, even if you don't have the whole set, you could sell them as run fillers for people looking to complete their collections. We've got the 2 Sergeant Furies with the Mark Jeweler ads in them. And just to show you really quick up close, you know, mostly they would advertise engagement rings in there because the Mark Jeweler insert comics, these were ones that were published near military bases because the whole purpose was to give the military access to discounted jewelry. And the idea behind that was that, well, there's a lot of downtime that the troops have. I'm just going to show off a few other comics as I'm talking about this. You can see another Army book here. The idea there was that they have a lot of downtime, and so, you know, they're going to need something to read, but they're also going to... Oh, we got some cheetah print here. I think Mrs. Primetime might be over there. I don't know. Is that Miss Primetime? Are you over there? Are you over there? I thought I heard Mrs. Primetime's footsteps. I gotta be a little careful here. Put this to the side somewhere. Put this to the side. All right, here we go. Anyway, all right. So by providing the troops with opportunities to pick up discounted jewelry, like the engagement rings, then they could then send those off to their loved ones while they were stationed overseas or far away, and have less anxiety that, you know, their loved one might leave them for somebody else. So that was one of the reasons behind the Mark Jewelry ads. And you could see there's just so many cool... Yes, they actually did make a Chuck Norris comic book. Indiana Jones, super popular in comics. This whole stack here is a bunch of variants, and you could tell the condition on these are generally excellent. I mean, I was very impressed. I mean, look at that. That is a beautiful Venom variant. We've got, oh my gosh, we got mermaids and cheetah print. Listen, this store gets my full endorsement. Mermaids and cheetah print in the same store. I can't even believe that. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Look at that. We got Aquaman, Thanos variant. You could generally tell they are variants just by, just by looking right over there. You could usually see it says variant, often by the issue number. So just look for that. And then there were a bunch of sealed comics as well. And in general, people like sealed comic books because as long as they've been handled properly, then they know that no one's opened it up and read it. They're going to be the first ones if they choose to do that. And in general, the condition will be very nice. Now, here you see it says Wonder Man. And Wonder Man's funny. It used to be the discarded comic. No one wanted it. Now it's funny. If you have Wonder Man comics, people are actually looking for them now because they have a Wonder Man TV show that will be coming out through Disney+. And so it's just hilarious that now people are looking for Wonder Man books. So I've got a whole bunch of different sealed comics right over here, often with cards in the back, posters, different types of glasses, like eyeglasses and stuff, like 3D glasses. It's cool. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. So again, great time. Definitely go check it out if you are in town. It's in Camillus, New York. Again, Funky Town Comics and Vinyl. Everybody, thank you for coming in. This has definitely been something different. We never did this before, going into a grand opening. So again, I want to thank Jesse, Jeff, and Chris for allowing us to come in and do that and to bring that to you. Also, make sure if you want to see some of these comics actually auctioned off, come to my Whatnot. The link is in the description section. You get $15 off your first purchase if you are new, and if you actually purchase something through that link, I get a bonus as well. So as I say, it works out for both of us. And if you always wondered what Mrs. Primetime sounded like, she did her first Whatnot the other night with me in the background. It was hilarious. Everyone who was there had a great time. She is selling jewelry there. So if you like costume jewelry, she has a Christmas jewelry show coming up. She'll be doing animal brooches and all sorts of stuff. It's all under our name, Primetime Treasure, over on Whatnot. As you can see, we've changed our icon here on YouTube, on Instagram, and over on Whatnot. It's both of us jumping out of the treasure chest, just to reflect that both of us are part of the Primetime Treasure business, and to reflect a lot of the fun and laughs that we like to have here. So thanks everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Look to see you at the next one, everyone. Take care.